Hi, my name is Rina Ayuyang. I'm a cartoonist based in Oakland, California. We're here at the wonderful Filipino Komiks Marketplace. Hope you guys can come and join us. And also this wonderful exhibit of Filipino comics that's up until April 28th. And this is my book here, The Man in the Macintosh Suit, all about, it's a film noir based in San Francisco, Manila town in the 20s. So I hope you can stop by and get a copy and just stop by and look at this beautiful work and all these wonderful, amazing cartoonists and booksellers and publishers. Really exciting time, really fun time.
Okay. Hi, my name is Amanda Castillo, and I am a cartoonist and illustrator that was born and raised here in the Bay Area. I mostly focus on making graphic novels, and I've made the Mapmakers trilogy out from Random House Graphic. And currently, I'm working on my own pitches, including one. The characters for it are introduced in here, and there are prints here about the main character as well. It's a story about a Filipino boy who is trying to come into his identity of both being Filipino and then also being queer.
Hi, I'm Kristian Kabuay. I'm a artist, cultural practitioner, and I run an edutainment company. So what we do is that we take these cultural practice from focusing on pre-Philippine practices and bring them into the mainstream, like animations, graphic novels, short films, and we call it edutainment.
Hi, my name is Lily Prijoles. I'm here with Archipelago Books. Archipelago Books is a Filipino bookstore based in San Francisco. We specialize in Philippine books from the Philippines, and also books of Filipino publishers, Filipino American writers, and books with Philippine subject matter published here in the States. We've been around for over 20 plus years in South Market of San Francisco, and we're here for either if you're a school, a library, or if you're just a person who loves to read books, we are here for you. A couple of the books I want to highlight is Mythology Class is one of the books we want to highlight. It's currently being published by Tuttle and also in the Philippines. And so what we want to say about Mythology Class is it's one of the most influential books on Philippine mythology that inspired a lot of other comic artists to take note, that we can use our own experiences, our own stories, and tell and make books and tell other people like our stories. And so Budget Tan has been he's been known to mention Mythology Class as influencing him and Kajo into creating Trece. So we are in love with Mythology Class. It is going to constantly be a classic, and it's one of the most influential books I think we have in our community. It was originally published in the Philippines like 20 plus years ago, and it's still very popular now. And also, I just want to highlight Amazing Beasts. Amazing Beasts just came out. It's published, or it's written and illustrated by a collective called the Ang Ink Artist Collective from the Philippines. Tuttle is publishing it, and it's amazing because you get all of these stories of Philippine mythology and mythological creatures and monsters, but you get different artists interpreting it their own way, and I think it's a really beautiful book. It just came out like a couple weeks ago, and children and adults are gonna like learn and love to read and go through it. So that's one of our books we want to highlight. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Trinidad Escobar. I am a queer Filipina cartoonist from Milpitas. I'm also from Oakland and San Francisco, and I'm here at the Cartoon Art Museum in San Francisco showing my work. I have two books here today. I have Arrive in My Hands, which is a collection of queer, lesbian, bakla comic books, and then also a young adult comic, indie comic, called Crushed, and it's about adoption and mental health and mythology and spirituality in the Philippines. So this is all my work, and I show locally and also at other Comic Cons around the country. You can find my work at trinidadescobar.com, and all of my proceeds from all sales go back to the Philippines or to families in Palestine. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Bong Redila. I'm actually from Miami, visiting the area. Thank goodness Cartoon Art Museum did this thing for the Philippine comics. I'm really proud of Rina Ayuyang, and I would like to say thank you to Rina and Andrew as well for inviting me. I'm actually did this book, Molag. This is a Molag. It was originally published in the Philippines by Anino Comics, and then translated it into English and published by Fantagraphics. It's out of print right now, but hopefully maybe next year or this year they're gonna do a reprint. Fantagraphics will do a reprint along with the second book, the Balikbayan Mulag Part 2. And I also did this introduction to Popeye. It's anthology of Sundays by E.C. Seeger's Popeye. I did the introduction, and yeah, stop by at Cartoon Art Museum.
I'm Christina. My press is called Sari-Sari Storybooks. I publish Filipino stories from different regions of the Philippines. I work with artists and translators and writers based there. My goal is to show the diversity and richness of Philippine culture through kids' books. And so on the table we have 5 stories, 2 from Mindanao, 2 from the Visayas, 1 from the most far north part of the Philippines, the Batanes. All the stories are a little quirky, they're a little bit magical. This one has a vegetarian aswang. This one is about a young Yakan weaver who's learning her tribe's tradition of weaving and using that to overcome homesickness. We have a little boy who wants to own the clouds in the sky, and he makes a deal with some strangers to let them pollute his lake in exchange for the clouds. So there's like environmental themes, there's biodiversity. They're sweet and they're quirky, and yeah. One of my favorites is the one that just came out last year. This is a Maranao children's story by Hannah Usman. And the illustrator, Marian Palita, she loves Studio Ghibli, so you can maybe tell from her style. Yeah, and each of the artists has a very different style. So Sari-Sari, right, variety. So I want to show in the press, like, just the great variety of Filipino creativity and our talent and our cultures, plural. Yeah, and this is also one of the favorites. This is Kalipay and the Tiniest Tik-Tik, the Cebuano story. And this one is actually being turned into a musical in collaboration with the Eskwelahang Filipino of Boston. So that's going to be happening in June. So yeah, the kids really relate to this one about bullying and being different and acceptance. So, and you can find me, the books sell on Etsy. You can go to sarisari.storybooks.etsy.com. There's also a website, sarisari.storybooks.com, and I'm on Instagram and Facebook at Sari-Sari Storybooks.
Hi, this is Lawrence Iriarte.
Hi, this is Diego Iriarte.
And we're from Lumpia with a Vengeance. So this is a movie that came out from Daly City, created Daly City by the people from Daly City and all the way to Los Angeles. It is the ultimate community movie, crowdfunded movie. It has its origins with a bunch of 14, 15-year-old kids. 20 years ago, that came together over a course of 4 summers. They made a home movie called Lumpia, the movie. And that spawned, after 10 years on the 10th anniversary, the desire and the hunger to have more Lumpia, and that's how we came up with Lumpia with a Vengeance. And with that film, it brought together the community, crowdfunded, people who volunteered, people from the homes, families, whatnot, and even people from the industry, from the entertainment industry, ranging from music to actors, that came together to make this film possible. And finally, it was released in 2022. We had the theatrical release, and following year we had the Blu-ray and streaming release to follow up back to back. And here we are with several comic books that followed up. And not only that, it allowed us to bring the community on the artistic level, on the comic book level, who have actually worked for Marvel and DC Comics, that brought us together, and coincidentally enough, has brought us to here at the Cartoon Art Museum, and what an honor it is.
We're incredibly honored to be among the likes of Alex Nino and many of the Filipino artists. We absolutely love this place because to be a part of this legacy of what the Cartoon Art Museum represents.
You know, ranging from people who have done the Pinoy comics from the Philippines, and which is now being featured here at their show, specifically comic books made by Filipinos from the Philippines and American Filipino artists as well, who've changed the industry, who actually made their mark in the industry. Like he said, Alex Nino, Tony DeZunga, Ernie Chan, Alfredo Alcala, Nestor Redondo, so much more. These great giants that have come together to actually change the industry. And it's just wonderful just to be an honor to not only share our movie, but share our comic books as well, to be amongst the comic book giants, both American as well as from the Philippines as well. This is a great opportunity here in San Francisco. It is a history in the making, a very rare opportunity to see this many Filipino comic book artists come together, and to see just how influential that they've actually contributed to the industry, mainstream industry.